Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Lampzy, and thank you for tuning into Lampzy Legends Episode 1. We can't start the series off any better than having Arek Milik up top, the Polish Hammer, the Milkman. You can call him whatever you like, but he's an absolute tank. This is his ones to watch card, and obviously it is going to be equivalent to his first inform, and unfortunately he's not going to get any other informs for the rest of the season because he will be out for the next 5 to 6 months. But anyway, going on to his base stats there, he's an absolute tank with 76 pace, 85 shot, 65 pass, 75 dribbling and 76 physical. You can't ask much more for a striker than that except the pace, but I believe pace doesn't matter in this game too much, so you can just leave it as it is. But I've got the Hunter card on him, and it also does bring his stats up quite a bit, which I will go into detail a little bit further on. But as you can see, I do play him with Perisic and Salah, with Banega, Melo and Medel. Obviously the defense doesn't matter too much, but those front three players that feed the ball into Milik there, he's an absolute tank. You know, I believe playing a powerful forward up front by himself is the way to go. But as you can see, this is his base stats here. Obviously with 72 composure, 81 attacking position, 74 acceleration, 72 agility, 79 reaction, 77 sprint speed, 80 stamina and 77 strength. You can't ask much more than that. But as you can see, he's just an absolute tank in general anyway. And everything else is all green as well. His finishing is absolutely smashing there as well. But as you can see, I do have him on the Hunter card. Now that does actually bring up his pace to around 88 and his shot to around 94. Now I believe that makes him one of the deadliest strikers in the game. That Hunter card is so worth the extra few thousand coins. So if you guys can actually do that, definitely go ahead and do that. But as you can see, we're going into the gameplay here, and I'll just talk to you a little bit more about Milik as a player on the ball here. Now, he's a strong player on the ball, so he always wins the ball back in the front half there, and always likes to score goals. Even when you don't think it's possible. You know, his strength can actually pull back defenders. I know it's a little bit cheeky to do it, but I do it, and it does work, and we do get away with it. But he's an absolute beast in general. He is also an aerial threat, so he does know how to header the ball really, really well. For a striker, as you can tell, that 65 shot really isn't what he's got there, but really I believe he's one of the best passers to actually play with up front, because, you know, if he's the lone striker, you'd obviously want to play a few 1-2s and everything, and I reckon that works so well. But even the through balls there, as you can see, he's an absolute tank, and even when he uses the outside of the foot like that, it just looks so smooth. But he also does bring the physical presence to the game. He does, like, he's not one of those Aguero sort of players, or, you know, with not as much physical. So if you guys like the physicality in players, you're definitely going to love Arek Milik. So continuing on, guys, so basically he is a deadly left foot shot. Now he can bury the ball anywhere from around 30 to 20 to 10 yards, anywhere. He's just got that deadly left foot that can bury it anywhere on the field. And I do believe the best way of shooting with Milik is actually going across goal or going ahead and doing the driven shot. But as you can see, like what I said to you before, he is that aerial sort of threat, and he can also bring that sort of presence and make really good crosses for the other players around him. And his finesse shot is really good too. So I just can't really pick one little thing about Milik that you can actually go wrong. Obviously his pace is poor if you actually don't have the Hunter card on him, but when you do have it on him, he's an absolute tank. But in all honesty, guys, I believe Arek Milik is actually one of the best strikers in this game right now. Obviously, this inform is absolutely tank, so if you actually have the price tag for him, he's only around 30k. So if you're building a Serie A team, please do give this man a shot. He's an absolute tank. I know his pace is a little bit of a letdown if you don't put the Hunter card on him, but the Hunter card's only worth just a few coins these days. But anyway, guys, this is really going to be the wrapping up the first ever episode of Lampzy Legends. I will be trying to do a lot more Lampzy Legends, hopefully once every week now. I'll be doing some bronze, some silvers, some golds. I'll be doing everything, you name it, some informs, and hopefully we can get some hands on some really other good cards. But if you have enjoyed, please do leave a like, please do subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Peace.